Welcome to the 2026 NANN Annual Conference call for Abstracts video tutorial. We are so excited that you are interested in submitting an abstract for our 42nd annual conference. This video will guide you through the general submission process for the first call for abstracts. This is the login page for NANN's abstract portal. We recommend reading this page carefully, as it contains valuable information regarding the general submission guidelines as well as specific information around the individual types of abstract submissions. The deadline to submit an abstract for the first call is Monday, January 5, 2026. For the first call, NANN accepts 3 types of abstract submissions: 60-minute concurrent educational sessions, 15-minute research paper podium educational session, and a 10-minute digital poster presentation. The application process is a blind review. The review committee will be unaware of applicant identity. Please do your best not to disclose any information that may identify you. Not sure what kinds of topics NANN is focused on for the 2026 conference? NANN loves to see abstracts on all topics, but our committee would prefer to see projects specifically related to hot topics like palliative care, breastfeeding, training and recruiting new NICU nurses, neonatal abstinence syndrome, DEI, case studies, research projects, HIE, sepsis, developmental care, patient stories, effective nursing interventions, and pharmacology topics. Now, let's log into the abstract portal and begin the submission process. Let's start a new abstract. Make sure your title follows proper punctuation and grammar rules. You will then select your submission type. If you are unsure about what kind of submission you'd like, you can select View Submission Type Descriptions. For this example, we will select a concurrent session. Even though we are focusing on this type of submission, the same steps will be applicable to all submissions. You will now see the tasks you must complete in order to properly submit an abstract. The DEI attestation requires you to address cultural humility, sensitivity, or inequity in case examples or describe how issues of cultural diversity, equity and inclusion are considered in specific aims or narrative of proposed content to include impact of proposed topic or research on underrepresented and underserved populations. Abstract information is the task that will provide reviewers with your content. NANN separates their submissions not only by type, but also by category. These categories include clinical research, evidence-based practice, quality improvement, and educational topics. Each category includes a basic guide to the format your abstract should then take. Continue providing the required information. Provide your written abstract body. You will have a text limit of 250 words. Please do not include the title, authors, or references in the text, as your abstract must remain blinded for reviewers. Please be sure to proofread and review your abstract for spelling and grammar issues. Then, complete the needs assessment and presentation description. For concurrent sessions and paper sessions, you will need to select what area you'd prefer your content be placed. NANN has the General Conference, where nurses of all levels attend for information, or the Advanced Practice Summit, which is geared towards those in advanced practice roles. You may select one of the options below, telling the planning committee you prefer the General Conference, the Advanced Practice Summit, or have no real preference and would be fine with providing your content for either event. NANN then requests your presentation experience. Be sure to read each question carefully, as one set of questions asks about your general presentation experience, and another set asks about your presentation experience on the topic of your current abstract submission. Although presenter experience is not required, providing your experience can allow reviewers to understand your comfortability on a national stage. If accepted, regardless of presentation experience, you are expected to rehearse your presentation repeatedly to ensure a quality lecture. You will then complete the learning objectives. You must write a minimum of 2 objectives, and a maximum of 4 objectives. You can access NANN's Writing Effective Learning Objectives tutorial in the instruction header. Then, provide your evidence-based references in APA format. Reviewers encourage you to utilize only references that have been published in the last 5 years to ensure quality, up-to-date information is included in your work. Now, add any additional authors to your presentation. As a reminder, NANN does not allow you to submit an abstract on another's behalf. You must be a presenter or an author on your submitted abstract. If you have additional authors, you will provide their name and email in this task. You can then select Invite, author name, and an email will be generated and sent to your colleague, inviting them to complete their profile and disclosure task in the abstract portal. It is imperative you communicate with all authors listed on your abstract, as they must complete a disclosure form before you are able to submit your abstract to remain compliant with ANCC accreditation standards. For concurrent sessions, you will be required to complete a recording agreement task. NANN offers their conference as an on-demand activity, which allows some nurses to gain access to conference content without attending the conference on-site. To ensure those nurses have a true conference experience, we require any concurrent session presenter who is accepted to upload a video and audio recording of their presentation prior to the start of conference. Please note, if you are submitting a poster abstract, you will also have a recording agreement, which will focus solely on providing a short audio presentation to accompany your poster for attendees to see via the conference website. You will also agree to having at least one poster contributor on site to present your work. Finally, you and all other contributors must complete a disclosure form. This is required by all authors before you can submit your work. NANN collects these disclosures to remain in compliance with the requirements of our accrediting body, ANCC. Please read the disclosure statement carefully before completing this task. Now, once you and your contributors have completed all tasks and made sure to review all material, you are ready to save and submit your abstract. You can save your submission at any time, but the system will not allow you to submit your abstract until all tasks are completed. Once all tasks are completed, to ensure you fully submit your abstract, you must press Submit. Saving your submission will not send your abstract to NANN's reviewers, only selecting a Submit it will. You can be confident your submission was submitted once you receive a confirmation email from our abstract submission portal. If you have any concerns your abstract was not fully submitted, please reach out to NANN's member services team and we will be happy to double-check for you. We hope this tutorial has given you an understanding of how NANN's abstract submission process will work. If you have any further questions or concerns, please contact NANN's member services at 1-800-452-3795 or email us at info@nann.org. We look forward to reading your abstract submission.